You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another video. Sorry, guys, I had to come a little bit late because we were dealing with some problems here with just whatever that is happening all over the world, but everything is okay anyway. So thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Hello, Mr. Gameplay. How are you doing, sir? Really surprising that Arsenal are now doing the things. They're not dealing with the business. They're winning the games, and that's all that matters in the world of football. A team that is winning games, because if you want to win something, if you want to achieve something, you have to win your games. And unfortunately, as for our team, or the late team that we love the most, is not really doing that much well. I'm saying we because both you and I were Liverpool supporters, isn't it? So our team is not really doing so well. So I don't know. Let's just be hopeful that we see something different from what we are seeing right now. But at this moment, we are at crying situation. So welcome back, guys, to the review show. Because what we are now covering in this show, we are reviewing what happened in the past week. We are looking at the games that were played. We are looking at Liverpool. We are looking at Manchester United, City, and all other teams that were able to play games. Also talking about other teams about playing games. We are still in the situation where it's now about 3 or 4 games now that Aston Villa has not managed to play, because unlike another team, they have been struck with COVID more than any other team, and they are struggling more than any other team. So Aston Villa could not play this week again because of COVID-19. Nothing we can do about it. We just have to accept it. That's where we are in these situations. But anyway, we are going to be looking forward to what is happening as well in terms of other games and in other football games that are being covered as well. Can I talk in the game? Your games you stream to stream in StreamYard. You know what? In terms of live match games, there is the Discord account. You just look for the Football Connect on Discord so that you actually join us live there on Discord. That is the best way you can come in. But in terms of when games are live, they're like I'm just saying, you join in with the Discord. I will provide the link very soon. I'll put it on there. But whenever we are now reviewing, that's when we come to StreamYard, because unfortunately it's not really user friendly when you are doing those live streams of games. So we can only cover those when it's on Discord and stuff like that. But I'll tell you, you can actually go on Discord and just check the Football Connect. But anyway, let me just go right now on my Discord account while we are trying live. Then I actually send the stream. Then I send the link so that you can always call in. It's easy as well, like StreamYard to always connect. By the way, I just want to thank you very much to those guys who are subscribing to the channel. The Football Connect is now at 185 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. So to those who are just joining us, do us a favor, click that subscribe button. That is always important. But thank you very much to those people who are subscribing. You know why am I laughing? Our dear friend is back. Can you give me the Discord? Yes, I am there. I'm giving you the link right now to the Discord channel. There's a man who's back there coming up with a Lisa Anen and telling me that he is a football player. In which world has that ever happened, Mr. Ice Wheeler? How are you doing, sir? Though it's been a long time without talking to you. How are you doing, sir? I see that you've got each and every individual name in this planet Earth. It's always funny to listen to you. I told you the last stream that fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, then I caught that in my words. That's a sin. So you get what I mean. Anyway, okay, I'm actually going to the Discord channel so that I send it to you, Mr. And then I put it there so that we can use that one. It's always a good stream where we can talk, then we do whatever we do while we are on live football matches. I've done that. I've used that one mostly with Mr. What's his name? With Mr. Elliot. You can actually tell you I'm actually still connected with him. We actually talk there. So also the Football Connect family, what I'm actually saying to you guys is this: if you want to find out we have opened a Discord link, you can always join in. There is actually the Football Connected Discord channel that is there. So join in so that we join into the group so that we can actually talk in and do whatever we want to do. Do you like my player recommendations? You know what? In terms of your player recommendations, I actually laugh at them sometimes. It's crazy. I actually laugh at them because it always makes me laugh a bit whenever I'm on stream or off the stream. So it's always interesting. You understand what I mean? But how are you doing? Yeah, you can give me the link of your Discord. Yes, I'm actually about to get it right now. I'm still opening the Discord because I had not opened it. But let me send right now the link. Let me see. Invite people. Copy. So this is the link that I'm putting right now on the stream for the Discord. This is what we use when we are live on the games. If you join in, it becomes easy for me to talk to you. So this is the link that we'll be using every single time whenever we are going on to games. If you wanna come in and just say something and just join in while we're watching the game, if you have any comments you wanna give, it's always good to use that one. I'm good. Where are you from? I am from Zemse, but I'm living in Botswana in Africa, by the way. That's where I am. A humble love. I love so much football, and that's the reason why I'm always doing these streams and always talking about football 90% of the time here wherever I am. So I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna add on to the games that were played. I'm gonna review all the games that were played and review all the results. By the way, there is a game today. If you didn't know, Leicester City is playing, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens on that. It's gonna be an interesting game. I can't wait. It's playing against Chelsea, so of course it's a big game. We have to be excited for those ones. I can't wait to see what happens. But you guys can also help me by also clicking the like button, by also commenting so that you see what is happening. So I'm gonna be reviewing what happened the last time we were watching the last week, or should I call it week 19 of the games that were played. I'm gonna be reviewing all the games and talking about it. So 19 games out of 38 games that have been played, and Wolves played against the West Brom. And surprise, surprise, people, Wolves lost. West Ham played against the Burnley, and it became a 1-0 win, an amazing Antonio goal. I was actually streaming this game live. I know what I'm talking about when I say. So on the same time when this game was being played, there was also a game that was live. Brighton was playing against Leeds, and it finished 1-0. Brighton won the game, and Fulham played against Chelsea, and that game finished as 1-0. And also on the other hand, Leicester City were playing against Southampton, and Leicester City won by 2 goals to one, 2-0. Then on top of that, maybe the other reason why the Southampton could not be able to win that game is because they didn't have their main man, Danny Ings, who had tested for COVID-19. Leicester City, Chelsea, Tottenham played against Sheffield United, and they scored one of the most. I think it's gonna be either the goal of the season or one of the candidates for the goal of the season. The one that was scored by Tangan Dombele, that was just world class, phenomenal goal. I didn't even know what to say. It was just out of this world. Then Liverpool played with Manchester United. It finished in 0-0. Not the results that most of us wanted, but trust me, out of any other results that were happening, that is one result that we can take because it was just a crazy game. But anyway, it was amazing to see. I can't wait to see what happens again. I just saw your message right now on Discord, Mr. Gameplay, and we will be using that link each and every time. Whenever I'm going live, I'll be switching on my Discord channel so that you can always voice in whatever you want to say. You understand whatever you want to say. If you have a comment in whatever that happens, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Also, as we continue with this, Manchester City played against Fulham, against Crystal Palace. They finished by 4 goals to nil. I tried to do a live stream of that, but they trust me, people. To those people who were watching the game, first half was total crap. It was the most boring game. Maybe in second half they turned it up because I didn't watch the rest 3 goals that were scored, but I know the first goal. It was one of the worst games to watch. Arsenal played against West Newcastle yesterday, and an amazing game for Arsenal that they beat Newcastle by 3 goals to nil. I was really impressed because Aubameyang scored a brace, people. He's coming back to his goals, tallies, especially that now they're about to play Manchester United very soon. It's important to have your gunman, your most trusted goal scorer coming back and scoring. But one thing that I've discovered by Arsenal, I've actually discovered that the most important players right now for Arsenal is none other than Tierney and Saka, because those guys are the creators that Arsenal were asking for, that we're looking for. They are putting the balls in, and the strikers are finishing the game. So if that happens, then it becomes amazing. I can't wait to see what happens on that. Okay, I'm gonna read something here. Okay, I have to go, man. But big up to the stream. I hope you do well. Also, check out FC Porto players, Elan. Okay, okay. I love this man. I love this man. I always laugh every time whenever I see these jokes that he's always putting on. But anyway, let's continue. We have a lot of things to cover because we have a lot of games that we played, guys, that we possibly missed on. So we need to look at them and maybe talk about them a bit so that we cover them. So, like I'm doing right now, I'm gonna be talking about the games that we played and try to give my honest review, my honest thoughts on those games and what I thought about the games. Then on top of that, I have to do a build-up show today, so it's gonna be very fast. Exactly when I'm done with this, I go to the build-up show. Then exactly that's what happens. So there is a question that just has been sent here by. I always see the questions here. That's why I always look on the side and come back to actually put them on the streamer, because streamers take some time to actually put them there. Yay! How is it going? Hello, Mr. MB. How are you doing, sir? So we are reviewing our games, all the things that happen in the games. Later on, I'll be sending on the link to the stream because I remember you were saying that you wanted to say something about the United game. So it's gonna be easy for us to do so. And I can see that our main Mr. Gameplay is really excited that you are there. What happened is actually asking to United. Oh, so now the things that I was seeing on social media, it seems like there are a lot of United supporters who are actually disappointed with the scoreline and whatever that happened in the game. I didn't expect that to happen because I thought they would be happy because they're still on top of the group and stuff like that. But I think they wanted a win. They wanted a win. They felt like this was the time they were gonna beat Liverpool at Anfield, but they failed to do so. And for the whatever we're gonna call it, I don't really care, but I love it because my team still maintain their 100% record of not being defeated at home. Too many draws. I don't like the draws, but that's where we are at this moment. So we can go anywhere, but without, let me just do this, guys, 'cause without even wasting time. Let me just send the link of the stream, and if you wanna join in. So the first game we are gonna review is the Liverpool game versus United. Because guess what? It was the biggest game of this. So this is the link to the StreamYard. If you want to join in, you can just click it on. Just make sure that the background is quiet because it's always important. Mr. MB saying that, oh, my Alisson had an amazing game. I think we were battered you guys though. Yeah, Alisson had a good game. No, no, you're not. More chances. Yes. So, now to answer what you just said here about talking about Alisson had a good game. So in the past 5 or 6 minutes of the game, United just turned up from no for no reason. Then you guys actually produced the best chances of the game. That's what you did, United. You produced the best chances of the game. But in terms of controlling the game, dominating in the game, that we have to put it into the Liverpool hands because I feel and I still believe that Liverpool dominated that game. We just didn't take our chances. A lot of chances were created, but the front three and all the players were there didn't take their chances. And that's where we suffered from this game. Alisson had to save, but we also had some interesting chances. Like remember the Thiago shot and the rest. I don't even know which one to cover because there were a lot of things that were being missed out. But also, I have to say something comparing to that. Thiago Alcantara played so well. Him and Gino Ronaldo and Shakir made sure that the midfield of Manchester United were so quiet. And they did so good. They played so well. They actually made sure that they made it count every single thing that they did. But also, I will never disagree with you on that one. Before I said that, Alisson saved us. That is true, but we had more chances. That's exactly what I said. That's true what Mr. Gameplay is saying there. But also, Luke Shaw had Salah in his pocket. Yeah, Salah was invisible because of what Luke Shaw was doing. And also, Mr. Gameplay has something to say as well. He's saying that Henderson had Rashford in his pocket. Because one thing that I discovered in the game, United were also interested to see who was going to play partnering Fabinho. Now that everyone knows that Fabinho is a good defender, they wanted to target Henderson's side 90% of the time. And you know what Klopp did that I thought was interesting? He shifted Anderson and Fabinho. So Fabinho was playing on the side that Matip always plays on, and Henderson was playing on the side that Virgil van Dijk always plays on. And that was interesting for me. Why was it interesting? Because it made it so hard for Rashford to play at his natural side because he had to deal with Fabinho. So that was, let me just face it, a means to a failing in terms of tactics for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So what did they come up in their ideas? What did they thought of? They thought of actually shifting these two guys and putting on the other guy the side, and that made it interesting. That made it so interesting. And as he was trying to attack on the Henderson side, Henderson was up to the game. He made sure that he could not do so well, mostly because now Rashford was being called to call for more than he could do, playing on a side which doesn't favor his leg. At the same time, dealing with a player like the Anderson. Well, let's face it, he's fast. He can do good, and he will make sure that things happen. So that's exactly what happened, and it made it so amazing to see how the game went on. And I was really enjoying the game. And I don't know, you might say that something happened, but this is 100% true. It made it easier for Anderson to control Fabinho, to control Rashford than what we expected. I can't even Pogba. Pogba was out of this game. He was not allowed to play the game because guess what? United 90% of the time they had to work so hard to defend the Liverpool. You understand? So he was nowhere to be found. Pogba was wasted. He was playing as a right wing. Yes, he had to play as a right wing because they were trying to shift on to try to create something, and that didn't work so well for United. And that, for me, I felt like that's where United failed everything on that. Or your stickers, or your strikers, exactly. Marshall was in not in the game. Fabinho and Henderson made sure that they were quiet, and also that we know that Marshall was not really performed so well for you this season, and that just made it so worse for you guys. So that's exactly what happened on that in terms of revealing the game. Sam, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think. I would love to see that if Fulham draw with United, I'll freak out, scream, because guess what? City will definitely overtake you, and that makes it easy for you guys to go back where you belong. I still feel like you don't belong to be where you are. Just because you can't beat Fulham doesn't mean we can't. You know what? Fulham is a good team. I don't know. We used to doubt them, but they're a good team. I'll talk about it later on when I'm doing the build-up show, which I'm gonna do later on in about 2 or 3 hours. Fulham is a good team, and also on top of that, they have Loftus Cheek, which they didn't have in the Chelsea game. They have Loftus Cheek, and let's face it, United, you have struggled guys with a lot of games, and I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. But I don't know. Let's just cover as this is a review show. Let's just cover what happened in the last games. You're gonna draw. That's what Mr. Gameplay is saying about Fulham. Um, Liverpool are going to win from Burnley, and guess what? It's at Anfield again. That is a problem, and I don't know. We don't have the goals. We need the midfielders and the defenders to start to score goals because the strike force. Let's face it, people, they're failing. No, we will win. That's what Mr. MB is saying, that they are going to win, and MB is saying that, and gameplay is saying it's a draw. This is what I always love when you two guys are together. Burnley will make it hard for you. Yes, I saw your game, the last game you played with them. It took Pogba's world class goal, and guess what? Burnley are so good in defending, and they are gonna make sure that we struggle for that. And if that happens, we are going to have a crazy time of our life. Trust me, people. We are gonna struggle in this game, and it's gonna be interesting to see how Liverpool get through that, but it's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. It's not gonna be easy, but we'll see. Like I told you, we'll be doing the build-up preview show of those games later on. To those people who are just joining us, do me a favor, guys, click on the that like button, subscribe to the channel. There is a link in everything that you want to do. Just do that. It's always important. Um, that will make it easy hard for us. That's for sure. Also, let me read the next thing. No, they have been so shit. Yes, they are shit when they go up, Burnley. But guess what? They are good as well to make. They are good in making it hard for us, and they're gonna make it hard for us. And I'm afraid of that. We'll see how what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. But I'm excited about this game. Trust me, I'm really, really excited about this game. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What you are expecting to see from this game? Because we are expecting for fireworks. Trust me on that. Okay, recently, like you said, let me read what Mr. MB just said there. No, because they packed the bus and your front three aren't playing so well. Yes, our kryptonite at the moment is teams that packs the bus. We are not breaking them down. We signed Thiago, but Thiago is playing as a defensive mid at this moment. So it means his level of creation, as much as we can see it, it's not going to be 100% effective as much as we want it to be. That's why you saw at United, he was creating from afar, but we could not see it because he had to be defending as well as as a defensive midfielder was moving the ball. But one thing that I love about Thiago, yes, this capable or this way of controlling the game that most midfielders cannot do, and that is just out of this world. And I love to see what happens. Trust me, they will do good against the Burnley. We have to do good. Trust me, this is one game that we have to win. We are playing it on Thursday, people. I'm gonna be covering it and watch along, like I'm covering the Leicester game today. Later on today, I'm actually gonna be setting the streams today. It's already set. If you go to each and every social media platforms for the Football Connect, either on Twitter or Instagram and Facebook, you actually see that I've advertised the game that I'm going to be playing today. So it's going to be interesting to see. You are sure? You're sure? Yeah, I think he's asking Mr. Gameplay if you are sure that we're going to win. I'm not sure, but I want to win the game. I have to win the game. I'm tired of losing games of as a Liverpool fan. It's unlike us. It's unlike us, especially with what the CV that we have written in the past 3 years. It's not good for us to be losing games because I don't want to do us that. We'll see what happens anyway, people. It's gonna be exciting to see what happens. But I'm excited about those games. By the way, I'm really excited. We'll see what happens. Okay, trust me, they are shit. That's what Mr. Gameplay is saying, that the Burnley are shit, but we'll see. We will definitely see. That's the only thing I can say. I'll be watching this thing and I'll be observing and seeing what I can do. You can do me a favor, guys. The ones who are watching right now, click the like button. Always important. Subscribe to the channel. Always important. If you are always gonna wanna be kept on the loop in everything that we do, subscribe to the channel. The ant clear. The ant. The ant you clearly don't watch them against you didn't watch them against United. Let me go back to let me put that on the stream now so that you actually see what he's saying. The ant you clearly didn't watch them playing against United. I watched the United game. I definitely watched the United game and it was interesting. I watched them. Okay. There is somebody who has joined us. Hello, hello, sir. Hello. You're muted, sir. There's somebody who's live right now in the comment section, so I want to hear what he wants to say. They defend well and they hit you on the break. That is true. Something I've seen about them. They can hurt you so much. They can hurt you so much, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm afraid. Trust me. I'm really afraid. I'm hoping that we can be able to get something against this team because it is a team that can hurt people. They can hurt us big time. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I did watch them against United. We are table toppers. Hello, sir. Hello. You're talking about gameplay, not. Oh, okay, yes, I hear you. What you're saying, sir. Hello. Oh, it's just sorting some stuff up here. Want to hear what he has to say. We are table toppers, Manchester United. 21 in 2021 is coming. Okay, there's somebody who's excited about this. It's gonna be interesting what happens because I can't wait to see what happens. It's always important to see what happens in these games. Anyway, guys, do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. There is a link that I sent there if you want to say something about the games. So Sheffield played against Tottenham. I'm saying this because I think they have a Sheffield fan who's here, or maybe support a different team than Sheffield. Sheffield played against Tottenham. We all know the game. We know what happens. They lost by 3 goals to 1. They played a good game. Trust me, they played a good game. I'm talking about. Okay, so that one. I know you watched it. Yes, it was interesting though. You are gonna bottle it against the Burnley. How are you, Mr. Sheriff? It's been a long time I've heard from you. How are you doing, sir? Okay, we'll see what happens on that game. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Trust me on that. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So, do me a favor, guys. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section about what's gonna be happening in the other games that are coming on, because we have interesting games that are coming. But also, as we are still revealing the games that are gonna be played, we'll see what happens. Hello?
No fucking mindset in this football club. Nothing is there.
Is, is he listening to? I feel like you're listening to this guy. What's his name?
So, for
The
such
Chelsea
a
fan who
different
is complaining.
and
The
now you're
angry rotted man.
giving him one class players and you're expecting others. What's your point? And I'm going to coach. What is your point? Like this battery.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Valuable. You won't give any players. You won't give him money. Nothing.
Hello.
And you expect them to play valuable.
I wonder who's that is with second play, because you know what? What I'm hearing is talking about it's. I hear this the angry Chelsea supporter that is always like, what's his name? I forgot who is that. I was actually hoping that he says something, but he's not even saying anything. Hello, sir. He's gonna be in the background so that we see what he's doing. I think he's trying to put something else that is different. I just took him out. The link is still in the description, people. You can still join in if you want. Think you wanted me to hear something about the angry Chelsea fan that I have to go listen to. Maybe there's something that he said that I have to go find out about, which is weird. But I just dropped him because I couldn't hear what he was even saying anyway on that. So anyway, the other game that I'm gonna cover it's Wolves versus West Brom. But also, I heard somebody saying that he wants to join in. You can join in right now. It's there. The link is still in the description. Let me do something to the link. There's the link. You can click that one on, then you actually join in on the stream. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Sam, block him. Yes, I'm gonna do that right now because I don't want people who just come and put noisy or put other things that are playing that because it doesn't work like that. Oh, you good? You block him. Okay, sir. Okay, I hear you there. It's disturbing the viewers as much as it's disturbing more. Um, Chelsea shit fan, yeah, in it as well. Okay, so Wolves people lost against West Brom. How did they do that? I thought Wolves are a good club. How did they lose against a Wolves team? Or maybe Wolves was actually playing better than what they were doing, but how they were playing worse than what these guys were doing? But how do you lose to a team like that? How does that even happen? I saw the game and I was hoping that maybe they come back into the game, but they didn't. They didn't, and that was so disappointing, people. I don't even know what to say. Is that a sign that shows us there are things that are happening in the background with Wolves? Some things that we might not know about that are affecting them because they're not performing so well. I have no idea why they're performing like that. It's just doesn't make sense in my. I prefer to see Wolves playing so good, doing so good, doing what they always do better. But It's unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Let me read this thing. Unpopular opinion. And Arsenal will finish above above Chelsea. You know, funny part. I actually believe you on that. Arsenal. You know what? Yesterday, watching the game, people. I'm gonna be. I'm gonna put on to this guy. There's this guy who was joined in. He's calling himself a angry rantman. What should I do with that guy? I don't trust what he's gonna put on there. Oh, he has something to say about Chelsea. Let me hear what he has to say. I wanna hear. Talk to me on the inbox. What you wanna offer and who are you exactly? Because I wanna hear what you wanna say, sir. Whoever that is joined in, because it's gonna be interesting whatever that happens in this game. Because it's gonna be interesting where we go on next. Because if Wolves are gonna be playing like this, they're gonna drop on. And also, like you are saying, Chelsea could finish lower than Arsenal. Arsenal, the game yesterday against Newcastle, I saw something different from in any Arsenal game that I've watched. There was there was an idea of the game that they were playing as. You could actually see the formation, how they were working with what they were doing, the Thomas Partey's, how they were defending, and how these back lines, the Saka and the TN were coming into to cross in and actually trying to provide for the striker. In other words, the form was actually making sense. It's annoying the stream, yeah. I understand what you're saying there. They were actually doing something there. Hello, sir. Hello. Oh my God, he's back again. Let me take him. Let me take him for that. Can't be listening to that. Just took him out. He's back again. Just changed the name. He's angry for no reason. It's annoying me as well. Okay, so if that continues with what Frank Lampard is going through, Arsenal they're gonna start win. They are winning games now. If they continue winning games, they're gonna go on top of Chelsea. If they go on top of Chelsea, they can even go on top of Liverpool if we don't change in terms of what we're doing. But there is now formation. There is now a hope. We can actually see the Arteta what he's trying to put onto these boys, and these boys are taking it in and they're doing so well. I'm really excited, and I'm really enjoying what this young star of Arsenal that we saw yesterday against Newcastle. What's his name? He's gone. Yes, I just banned him right now from streaming because what he's doing is just crazy. Can't be listening to those crazy things anyway. But what he was doing was amazing. I was really excited to see what he did. I'm trying to remember the kid's name. To those who were watching the Arsenal game, let me try to check. I want to check out this kid who was, for me, I think it was the best player that I saw on the pitch. The creation, what he was doing in the midfield was above this world. It was something that we needed to see. His name is this one, this kid. Let me put it on the screen for you to see, people. Something that is walking just outside here that is I can hear. Okay, this kid that is called Stream Raw. I think it's called Raw or something like that. That's the same name there. The kid is world class, people. What he was doing yesterday was above this world. I was really excited to see what he was offering. And if that continues, I'm telling you, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing to see where we go on from because Arsenal they will do better on that. They will actually manage to get more. There's a question that is coming from Mr. MB saying that what do you think about Alaba joining Real Madrid? So if you remember, there is a small video that I made on the Football Connect where I was complaining about Alaba asking for more, which was 12 million a month a year, and Liverpool were only willing to offer him 10 million. And I was actually angry that he wanted more. Then the Real Madrid offers him 11 million, 1 million better than what Liverpool were offering, and he accepted to get the thing, which actually answers one thing. He was more interested in going to Real Madrid rather than any other thing. So all I'm trying to say is this. Alaba went to the team that he wanted to go on, and that is now in Real Madrid. Let's go. Trust me on that. It's going to be so important for this team, and they're going to enjoy to see what is able to create for Real Madrid. It's going to be so important for this team, and they're going to enjoy to see whatever they do. It's going to be interesting to see whatever that they do so that we see where we go on next from that because it's going to be exciting. Trust me on that. It's going to be exciting to see what he's able to create for Real Madrid. and to do, because remember Alaba started as a left back and she moved on to become what, an attacker, a defender. So he can play in different positions, which is always important. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. There is Mr. Gameplay who just joined in. Hello, sir. If you are ready, we can hear you there.
Hello?
Hello, sir. How are
Hello?
you, sir?
I'm good.
Good.
So,
Back on the.
big game today. Chelsea, Leicester City versus Chelsea.
Yes.
So, if Chelsea don't win, they're gonna sack the manager. They said that
Yeah,
they
yeah.
might sack the manager.
I have a feeling as well on that.
And
I have a feeling on.
and there's another game, West Ham versus West Brom, and I think West Ham are gonna win that.
Yeah, there's West Ham. There's West Ham. Yeah,
Yeah,
West Ham will win that game. You know why do I think they're gonna win it?
yeah,
Because they're better than West Brom.
yeah,
But also, let's not forget something. West Brom picked up this good performance against Wolves. Are they not gonna build on from that? What do you think? Because I think that can actually help out in terms of how they move
yeah,
on to the next.
yeah. You're right.
So they're gonna
And
be a threat. I don't want to count them
so
out just yet.
my prediction for West Ham versus West Brom is 2-0 West Ham, and then Leicester
Mm-hmm.
City and Chelsea. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a tight one. I think it's gonna be 2-1 Leicester City,
2-1
because
Leicester
Leicester
City.
City. I think Leicester
Oh,
City are gonna win. And then tomorrow there is Man City versus Aston Villa, and I
yeah.
think Man. Oh, I think that game won't be played tomorrow, won't it?
What is happening? Is Aston Villa ready to now play players or what? What's happening? Is the
I
COVID
think
19?
so. They should be playing. I really don't know,
Oh
but if they're playing, then I think Man City are gonna win 2-0.
no, they won't. They
Huh?
won't. They will draw. I believe they're
You
gonna
think?
draw. You know why? Why do I think so?
No, I think it's
Because
gonna be 2-1.
2-1.
2-1. Yeah, to
Manchester
Man
City
City.
winning that one.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really confused at this moment. As a supporter of Liverpool, I
Yeah.
want Manchester City to be on top of Manchester United so that United supporters stop making noise. At the same time,
Uh-huh.
I don't want Manchester City to win because if they go up, they're taking the lead. So
No, because
I have
Aston
a
Villa,
feeling that this type of thing, like
yeah, Aston Villa have come back, so I
yes,
think they're not gonna be that good because they came back from isolating, so they're not gonna be that good. They're gonna like get into the team and then yeah, so it's gonna be hard
but
for them
also
to
on the
return
same
back.
time, they've managed to get time to rest, and they've actually prepared to actually have a better idea on how they attack in this game. So don't you think that the rest that they've got would actually help them as well, even though they were fighting COVID-19? Aston Villa.
Mm, I think they. I don't think they're gonna win still.
Just at the end, you don't think that they're gonna win. We'll see.
And
We'll see. It's
then
gonna be
and then
interesting.
at and then at Thursday, there's Fulham versus
Mhm.
Man United, and I think that's gonna be a draw. I know all of the Man U supporters are gonna get angry of this prediction. I know,
Trust me,
but
MB is gonna join in
MB
this stream just to say no, no, no to you.
MB is gonna get angry
I was just saying it. He's actually trying to join in on the stream.
because
Something's
Fulham
happening.
drawed with Fulham are drawing their games. They always draw from good teams, like they drawed with us and they drawed with Tottenham. So I think
Yes.
Fulham have a chance to draw that game. And then Thursday, big game, best team,
Yeah.
Liverpool,
Burnley.
Burnley, and I think it's gonna be like 2-0. It won't be that much goals.
We are gonna
Two
score.
0
Who? I'm just hoping that all those two goals are scored by our
We
midfielders.
we can't draw that game. We can't. We have to win this game now. We
We
have
have
to
to.
win it now.
How many draws do
Or
we
then
have
there's
now?
something wrong. There's something wrong with the forwards, Salamani and Firmino. Then there's something wrong with them.
You know what? One thing that I've
Yeah.
discovered as well that I just wanted to mention. It seems like this season, all the big six clubs are going through some crazy times in terms of football plays and the things that you cannot explain. You understand? Let me say it, for example. This it started with Manchester
Mm-hmm.
United. And Manchester United, they started so low, then they started
I
rising.
know.
Arsenal did the same thing, low and they rised.
Yeah, that all of them. Man
Tottenham did the
United were
same thing.
doing
They
bad
started
in the
so low and
season.
they rise as well.
Yeah, they were doing bad at the start, and then they won all of it. They
Exactly,
kept on winning their games. Even
exactly.
Arsenal,
Manchester
yeah,
City as well.
yeah. Man City, they were
Even City
drawing
as
their
well.
games,
They
and then
did
now
so
they're
bad.
winning. See, and
Exactly. Now that it's now our turn, it's just weird because we are not losing many games, but we are drawing a lot of games. When would our rising time come? I want us to start rising now.
MB, why is MB saying it's gonna be a draw?
Yeah, he's talking about the Burnley game. He wants the Liverpool game to be a draw. You can join in and be what's happening. Why can't you join the stream so that we hear what you want to
Yeah, MB.
say? I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping that our time comes early as well so that we start rising as well. But for us to start rising, there has to be a thing that starts going down as well.
We have to, we have to keep on winning. We can't be drawing or losing, or we're dropping points. We're gonna go fifth place or sixth place, and we're not gonna be title contenders then.
It's
We
gonna
can't
be a
be title
problem.
contenders. We can't be title contenders if we keep on losing or drawing.
Exactly, exactly. Hey,
Yeah,
it is a problem. I hope something changes, man, because it's really
yeah,
so much. I can't take it with this Liverpool team. Mr. MB is trying to join in, but I cannot. Your guest needs to connect the mic before coming in. So you need to connect the mic or something. Just put on like these earphones can help in if you want to join in. That's what it's telling me here. So just sort that out so that you join in, Mr. MB. Also, it's gonna be interesting to
and
see
then
also because
and then Saturday,
mhm.
Aston Villa are playing Newcastle, and I think they might win. Aston Villa might win against Newcastle.
Yeah, they
They're gonna
Newcastle.
get a win.
Newcastle. Let's just face it. If they don't sack the managers, then nothing's coming out from them. If they don't sack the manager, nothing's coming out from them because it's
Yeah, and
failing in everything he's doing. It's failing.
yeah. So I was it Liverpool's last few games are gonna be. Let me see. First it's gonna be Burnley. Next Premier League game is gonna be against Tottenham.
Mhm.
So Tottenham's gonna be a hard game. I know we beat them 2-1,
Yes,
but it's gonna be a hard game. We're playing away.
but it's gonna be especially that will be coming from a Manchester United game in the FA.
I know
That
Man
is gonna be
United.
interesting to see what happens.
I think we can win this. I really believe we can win this. Oh, I'm
Yeah, I
being
hope so
saying.
as well.
Burnley crashes 4-0 Burnley.
Hello, Mr. MB. How are you?
Right.
So, what do you want to say, sir? Let me hear you.
I think we're going to beat Fulham 3-0. Cavani to start and get a brace, and then
Yes.
Bruno get a pen, obviously. And then I reckon you'll draw with Burnley.
I don't think Man U are gonna win 3-0. I don't think Man U are gonna win 3-0. I think it's gonna be a
We'll
draw.
make light work of them.
They've been drawing against against good teams. Fulham.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't really classify you guys as good because you're fourth.
Yeah, that's true. We are not really that good as well. As well
But
as
if we keep on winning our games, then we'll be first.
If you start
We
winning
keep on
games,
saying
you
that-
need to start winning games now because we're nearly
We'll be
like
first.
halfway through the season.
I think we can beat Man United in the title race.
Uh,
What do you think, Mr. MB?
I
Is that
mean,
challenging you?
Liverpool be lucky if they come top 3. I think.
Wow. Are we that
Yeah.
bad?
No, but I think
Really?
Aston Villa will get Europa League football. Liverpool
Yes.
will come third. And then
Third.
Man City or Man United will come first. It'll be close.
I think Liverpool are gonna be first. Second would be Man City, and third would be Man United. That's the feeling. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see what's gonna happen on that game. Because the way I'm looking at it, I feel like we are gonna rise But when we rise, how much will be the other team playing? Remember, we are now behind both Manchester City and the Manchester United.
I'm
So
Leicester.
when we start winning our games, are they gonna
Mhm.
be losing? And Leicester as well. When we start winning our games, are they gonna be losing or are they gonna be winning? Because if they continue doing that, then it will be hard for us to go even to first. So that has to be interesting. And also the games that we're gonna play against them, we need to win all those games as Liverpool
And
if
then
we
we're
have
versing
any
Man,
chance of being first or second.
and then we're versing Man United in the FA Cup at Sunday. But first, we need to focus on Burnley and then Man United and Old Trafford.
I think
And
Man United will win because you guys don't have enough squad depth.
no, I think we're gonna have a big squad. We're gonna play good players.
So you think so what Mr. MB is saying is this. He thinks that Manchester United are gonna win in the FA Cup because we don't have good squad around Liverpool, like to rotate in terms of the FA and the Premier League. Is that what
Uh-huh.
you're saying, Mr. MB?
Yeah, because your first team's already
And
weak. You've not got any centre backs, and then you're constantly playing the same back four because you've got no Joe Gomez or
oh,
no
I
VVD.
think I think we can win one
let me
0
hear
at
Mr. MB.
Old
Let me hear
Trafford.
what Mr. Gameplay wants.
I
What
think
are you
we can
saying,
win
Mr.
one.
Gameplay? Let me hear you.
I think we can win 1-0 at Old Trafford. Only one. I don't think it's gonna be. It's gonna be close. Only one. I think Mane is gonna score.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think Mane. Yeah, that's it.
You know, one thing that as much as we want to give ourselves hope and say that we are going to win because we are Liverpool fans, we don't want to be the losers and stuff like that. You have to look at the situation like this. We have Manchester United here, who, let's face it, they're exactly at their top part of, they're playing their best football ever for the past 3 years, if we have to say. And we have us who are going so down. Our first team are not producing. We have players who are outside, but they're not getting game time because, unlike any other managers, let's face it, club doesn't rotate players like any other managers. So that is gonna be a problem in the
Ah,
FA because
ah.
imagine we have the Takumi Minamino and the rest people who are not getting game time. Can they come and step up against United
Yeah.
at Old Trafford?
Jota is gonna be
That is
coming
where my
back.
question.
Jota's gonna be coming back. He will be good when he comes back.
When then?
Trust me. He might come like
When?
in I think against in the more games. 2 more games. He'll be back. He'll be back. Trust me.
So you think if we have Jota, we can do something?
Yeah, he's scoring all the time. He scores like every game.
But
Where he was.
now, us now that we are hoping on a player who's still injured, that just destroys the confidence
And
we
it's
have in doing anything.
the front three are not scoring because they're not all scoring. They're not like doing good. It's not Firmino who's not doing good. It's the front three that are not doing good. They need to
Exactly.
like up
That
their
is the
game.
thing. What can you say, Mr. Gameplay, Mr. MB? What can you say about this? What do you think will happen? Because now our hope as Liverpool is that we become better after these guys are back, and that
I
we don't
mean,
have them now.
I don't see you really winning a title this year because it's like what happened, like you said,
Mhm.
United, Chelsea, Arsenal. They,
Yes.
they played really well, and then when Sir Alex left, they just played badly, and now we're rebuilding our team
Yes.
and the manager. And Ollie
Exactly.
seems like the man for the job because he's doing really well right now.
That's true. Anything
Not
you wanna say, Mr. MB?
not uh Liverpool made a mistake by not buying any defenders, not buying no one in January. We buy
Yeah,
no one. That's a mistake that we made, buying no one. So we're gonna be doing bad, and we won't.
You,
We have to like
you,
buy someone to be a title contenders.
you know the funny part, we are talking about the January transfer like it's something that has passed. But today, when I look at my watch, it's actually on my time. Like it's today, it's the 19th of January. Teams are allowed to buy players. Why are we not buying? That's where you see that. That's where we now start talking about things like this. Liverpool's board are almost the same as the, let's say, for example, United board, because United sometimes they actually buy. Liverpool they don't buy when we need them, especially when we need players. They don't buy. I don't know. Is it Klopp or is it the board who are not buying at this point? Because we all know that we need a defender. We all know that we need at least one forward, but those people will not come at all, and that
Yeah,
is where our problem.
yeah. The linking defenders. but they're not buying them. We have to buy defenders to be good, like to at least be
Well, it's
tactical.
gonna be a problem.
Or then it's gonna be hard
It's gonna be a problem.
without Virgil and Dijk. You're
Really, it's gonna be really hard.
see that's why they're
I
fourth
don't know. I
because
don't know.
they're not. That's why Henderson and then Fabinho has to go in defense. That the midfielders and they're going defense. Everyone's like
Hmm.
the defenders are getting injured basically.
It's gonna be crazy. Trust me, it's gonna be crazy. So,
Yeah,
guys,
that's
I've just discovered that this. Let's just make it a preview and a review show as well. I'm looking at. I'm now putting the next games on this on the all for you to see. I want you guys to give me your predictions of all the games that are going to be
so
played this time.
I'm gonna be in the comments. So I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave the meeting and I'm gonna send my predictions in the comments.
Okay, your predictions of all the games. Okay. I hear what you say, sir. What you mean, sir. Let me put this in the comment section. Thank you very much for both of you for being with us here, both Mr. MB and Mr. Gameplay. Thank you very much for that. You can also join in if you feel like you have something to say. The link is there in the comment section, but please don't be joining in and playing an angry man that we don't even know where he is from, because that is just crazy. I don't even know how to deal with that. So the games that are gonna be played, we have today. We have two games that are gonna be played today. It's West Ham versus West Brom. We have Leicester City playing against Chelsea. We have Manchester City playing Aston Villa. We have Fulham playing United. We have Liverpool playing Burnley. Also, we have Aston Villa playing Newcastle. Then that's it. I think that's it. That's definitely it. Then on Tuesday, the next week, we're gonna have other games like Newcastle playing Leeds United, Crystal Palace playing West Ham. Yeah, this will be the other week. But looking at the game now, I'm actually seeing your comments right now. I see you guys sending your comments. Let me read what you just said. So West Ham are gonna beat West Brom by 2 goals to nil. That's what Mr. Gameplay is saying. I think West Ham are gonna win as well. They might score 2 or 1. One thing that I feel like if Antonio doesn't score, there's no goals that are coming in. So that is to be important as well. If they're gonna win this game, he has to step up and he has to score goals. And if he does that, then they are definitely winning this game. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I can't wait to see what happens because that's where the excitement of this comes on when you're watching this game. But let's see what happens anyway. Do me a favor, guys. Click that like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. If you are new, that is the best way you support us here, the Football Connect. And also, Mr. Gameplay saying that Leicester City are gonna win by 2 goals to 1 against Chelsea. You know what? I have to agree with you on that. I feel like maybe Leicester are gonna win at least by 1 goal to 0 because Chelsea were failing to break down a 10-man team Fulham. And I'm talking about Fulham here. They failed. If it wasn't because of the goal that Mount is failed, that was going to be a draw. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And Mr. Gameplay is saying that Manchester City are going to win by 3 goals to 1 against Aston Villa. But you know what am I thinking? I think maybe it's going to be so close that it's going to be a 2-2 draw. I feel like Aston Villa, as much as they're going to be in this game, they still have something to offer in this game, and that's where I'm seeing this game going. But we'll see what happens. Then he's saying that Fulham versus United is gonna be a draw 1-1. That is gonna be interesting because MB is really refusing on that. He's not taking that at all. He is not believing that will happen. His belief is that United are winning, and I feel like it's gonna be a close game. And I think as much as United can step up in the last minute, maybe score a last minute 1 goal win. I don't know, or maybe draw, but I feel like a draw or win, that's what can happen. Let's see what happens. Your thoughts are always welcomed in the comment section in terms of your predictions over the games. Because remember, some of these games are filler games before we go to the weekend where we'll be watching the FA because there's a lot of games in the FA. Aston Villa, Newcastle. Aston Villa are gonna win this game for sure. Don't know how many goals they're gonna score, but they're gonna win this game maybe by 2 goals to 0, according to me, or even by 3 goals. Because I was watching Aston Newcastle yesterday against which game was that? They were playing against what was that? They were playing against Arsenal and they were failing to do anything right. The only player who was active was Admiral, or is that Admiral or something like that? I don't know how you call him. He was the only active player that I saw there for Newcastle. And if he's always gonna be the only player and they're getting nothing, then they're gonna be in trouble. Liverpool are gonna win by 2 goals to 0. You know what? I'm afraid about this game, but I want us to win. I'll take anything. A 1 goal win for us. I'll take it. I just want Liverpool to win. That is the only thing that can give me satisfaction in going to this game. Our team winning the game, because that's all we need at this moment for us to win this game. Because I don't think we can take it without winning this game. Because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be exciting as well. At the same time, we need our teams to step up. So I'm predicting a Liverpool win, but at the same time, I'm still afraid that we might find ourselves on a draw, because this team are gonna play negative football, and we've struggled when it comes to negative football. It's gonna be exciting. Let's hope to see an exciting game. This are all my prediction and Mr. Gameplay prediction. I'm hoping that you guys can also step up. It's almost an hour since we started this stream. I want to hear your predictions. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section as well, in terms of what you're thinking is going to happen and what you're predicting as well. But those are our predictions, guys. Let's see what happens. Us will be building on into these games and looking forward to the FA. If I look again on the games that are going to be played this weekdays, I think all the teams are going to be featured as well in the FA. So they're just making sure that they play, so that in the FA they're there to play as their games and the teams and stuff like that. You understand what I mean, people? But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And didn't really like those people who came in and playing some other people's videos who were shouting about nobody's business. When we bring you to the Football Connect, guys, I just want you guys to be free and say whatever you want to say about which team you like, your team, and whatever that happens. Yeah, is it next week? I think so. I think you're talking about the games. I think it's gonna be next week, or maybe you can just clarify, maybe explain what you mean when you say is it next week. The FA Cup. Is it not this week? I think it's this weekend. I think it's this weekend, because we got to the Tottenham game after the FA game, so I think it's this weekend. I have a feeling that is this weekend. Let me check when is the Tottenham game being played. Liverpool versus Tottenham is going to be on the 28th, and it's this 19th. Yeah, so it's this weekend. We are playing FA this weekend at Old Trafford. So it's going to be exciting to see. I will tell my FA Cup prediction on Friday, Sam. Yes, as well. That's when I'm going to be doing the FA Cup covering. But guess what? I'll be live today tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna do the preview because I think we've already did the preview in this stream. I'll be doing the preview, the transfer news, talking about whatever that is happening in the transfer news, hoping that there's somebody Liverpool are talking to in terms of signing somebody. I'll be doing that exactly later on in the afternoon. Then building up to the games that are going to be played as well in the Premier League. So it's going to be exciting. I'll be covering, I want to cover all the games, And like I told you, you have already got the link to the, what is that? To the Discord channel. It's gonna be active. If you wanna be with me when we watch the game, if you just wanna give your comments and your thoughts as the game is being played, do so right now. Go to the Discord channel, go join in and just follow us, because that's the way you can follow us on Discord. It's gonna be exciting to see what happens. Yes, it's this week. Yes. Yeah, I mean the Premier League. Yes, the Premier League is this week. They're gonna play games this week, and then we'll see what happens next. We will be playing. We'll be playing next week. Yes, yeah, we'll be playing next week in the middays. I don't know how it's gonna be like, but there are gonna be a lot of games as well as we go on with gameplay. It's gonna be exciting. So guess what? We are only left with around 2 minutes before we reach a full hour since we started the stream with some disturbance as well. Like I said, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll be back later on, maybe in 3 hours' time, to do the transfer news, to checking out whatever that is happening in the transfer world. Remember, we still have to talk about Ozil. As you can see, that a lot of people are excited about Ozil, and I hope that the best team wins between Leicester City and Chelsea. And they're the best team at this moment. I don't want Leicester to win. I don't want Chelsea to win, because Chelsea, if they win, I accept my invitation. You can check right now, Mr. Gameplay. I've already sent you a message on Discord because I've accepted it, sir. So, I hope I've done that. Let me check right now. I'm going back to there. I've already sent something. Let me see if there is anything pending there for me to accept. Okay. Yeah, you are part of this. Let me see what I need to do. But I think you're already part of this. I'll be looking at it, but I'll accept your invitation, sir, and you'll be with me live on our put. Oh, I see a lot of messages you have sent here. I've seen a lot of messages you have sent here, Mr. Gameplay, as well. So it's gonna be exciting to see what happens. But thank you for joining in as well. You guys can join in as well. Just join in so that you don't miss whenever we are live on those big games. But it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. I'm really excited to see which games, which team wins. But the Leicester game, Chelsea, is gonna be the bigger one. I'm excited about that one. I want to see what happens. I will tell you my transfer window on StreamYard later. Yes, as well. Say you can do so as well. Thank you very much for being with us. It's been an amazing time. We'll be back on later to the transfer show. Then we'll be back on much later for the games. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. I'll see with how my schedule and whatever that will be happening. Which game will I be able to cover? But the Chelsea game for sure, I'll be covering that one today. So you might want to join in on for that one. It will be later on in the evening for me here, but you might want to be there for that one. I'm not really sure about the West Ham. It's a derby, right? Yeah, I think it's a derby right now. It's a derby, so it's gonna be exciting to see what happens. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I've been your host Sam. We'll be back again to later on, not tomorrow. We're gonna back again later on the transfer show. Thank you very much for watching. This is me signing off.